All right, how about now? Try it again. Second attempt. Check one, check two, check three. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, yes, you can hear me. Good. It only took 2 tries tonight. So we're going to have a good evening. Welcome. Thank you all for joining and hopping on. Um, we are continuing on our journey to 50 days of starting your grant writing business. Today is day 39. Welcome. Thank you all for joining. Day 39 is upon us. We are headed to day 50, just 11 more days to go. And thank you all that's been here from the beginning since day one, those that have joined in later, those that are just joining. We're discussing 50 days to starting your grant writing business, specifically while you're at your 9 to 5. I'm providing tips, tools, and resources to help you get started. Things that I kind of had to figure out on my own. I was going through my journey when I started 5 years ago, and I'm just helping you navigate some things so you don't have to make those same mistakes, and helping you answer any questions you have. Those are getting started. Those are interested in consulting on the side. Just want to know how to get started, what to do, and just the best ways to manage through that. So this is day 39. We've been talking about a different topics. We've discussed how to set your pricing. We talked about rates. We talked about charging hourly versus a project fee. We talked about business expenses to think about. We talked about how to interview clients and how to properly attract the right clients. We talked about really leveraging your experience and making sure that you speak to your background, knowing both your strengths and your weaknesses. Are, is very important. And we also talked about. I really wanted to share and highlight that take advantage of LinkedIn. At one point, a lot of my clients, probably all of my clients, when I first got started, were coming through the Grant Professional Association, being a member of that, just through like referrals and being a part of that organization. I still am a part of that, but now most recently, um, most clients have come through LinkedIn. So really make sure your LinkedIn is up to date and it highlights your skill set and really plays to and speaks to the clients that you want to target. So, with number of topics, check out all the replays. Sign up at junefirstfirm.com. The link is in my bio, and I will send you out the replays for every evening. Well, for that day, and other resources that I can share, and then also anything else that I share. Um, those are on the email list. Get those first, before anyone. So sign up at junefirstfirm.com. Again, the link is in my bio, so check it out. So again, today is day 39. So welcome. Thank you for being here. I wanted to talk about today what, for those that are have questions, or like, what do you even offer services? Like, what services do you offer nonprofits as a consultant? Like, even what does that look like? Yes, you prepare grants. Yes, you may do some grant research, but what does it look like? What are they specifically? What are organizations specifically looking for? And just really how to speak to like the services that they want, or their needs, and what they may be seeking out from you as a professional. So I would really encourage you to go back to LinkedIn and check out some contract positions for grant writers. You can just search for those, and even just maybe just look for some in your region, in your city, in your area, and see what type of responsibilities they have listed in the job description. I really pay attention to those. Use that language. Of course, if you have the experience, make sure that you use that language in your own LinkedIn bios, in your any type of promotional material that you're using, to really speak to. So again, you can attract the clients of your dreams. So this is where you're going to do some research, check out the clients that you want to work with in nonprofits. I would say your dream, your top three, like if you could write for work with help the organizations raise funds as a grant writer for your three dream clients, I would say write those out. Check out their job descriptions. They don't have one. Look at an organization that's similar to them, that provides a similar service, and really paying attention to the responsibilities and what they are specifically looking for. Really try to pull up job responsibilities specifically for a grant writer role, not general fundraising, unless that's your interest. But just speaking specifically to those who are interested in grant writing, grant managing, which would be like grant reporting, pre and post award, look at those type of job descriptions. So most organizations typically look for someone who can, of course, do the grant research. I don't know any organization that is not still looking for or interested in obtaining new funders, new opportunities. So always look at that. They want someone that could take complex information, material from programs, reports, different type of materials from anywhere within the organization or even outside, or information that you've researched, to really speak to the program and services that they provide. So putting that in and making a compelling story out of it that will compel funders and pique their interest in order to, so they can give to the organization. I'm looking at a job description now. So they want someone that could typically craft a story of the work of the organization that meets, of course, the specific funders. Look into complex research materials. Again, being able to tell a story around that. Of course, you need to meet all grant deadlines and timely submission of all materials. So even when you're not only the actual proposal, but collecting all of your attachments. So those that are grant writers, you know what I'm talking about. All of your 501c3 determination letter and your board of directors list and your finances for the year. They want to make sure that you are, able to collect all that information and upload it appropriately. Ask to join. No. Make sure that you can gather content from team members, your subject matter experts, all your program people. Make sure that you can collect that from them. I know that's probably the most difficult part of the job is collecting that information from them. And I'm Black. I can't be racist, so you obviously don't know what you're talking about. Making sure that you collect that information from them and synthesize it appropriately. You can write, revise, and finalize report content. Again, make sure you can meet all of the deadlines. So make sure that, of course, your writing is exemplary. You have exemplary editing skills, proofreading skills. You can craft compelling narrative stories. So you just want to make sure that you can really speak to those areas, those responsibilities. Make sure you have those strong skill sets, and that make sure that information specifically is really reported on your LinkedIn. So generally, I pull this one because it's a really good grant writing job description, and it would be really good to use this language in your LinkedIn, again, to attract those funders who are ready for you just to jump in and help them get money and raise funds for their programs and services. So do check that out. I'll actually share this for those that are on the email list. I'll send this job description over to you. It's a really good one. And of course, qualifications around that, whether they require a master's degree or undergraduate degree only. Some may say like a degree in like journalism or writing or things around that nature. Of course, most people I know don't have their focus area in that. But just something to look into. And again, if that's something that you do have, make sure that you don't only just put I have a bachelor's degree, but put that you have a bachelor's degree or a master's in whatever that is, like journalism, any type of writing focus that will really, again, play to your strengths. So make sure that you speak to that, and that will because people are constantly on LinkedIn, always looking for professionals in different industries. So I get a lot of recruiters that may hit me up asking for, interest in being a grant writer for an organization. So I would definitely really, really get your LinkedIn up to date and make sure that it sells you, because you know what? You got to show yourself off, really speak to your skills, because I know if you've been doing grants or writing grants for a couple of years, even just a couple of years, you have a skill set that I'm sure a nonprofit would be more than happy to be a part of and to bring you on, because especially now in this COVID world, more organizations are more open to being bringing on consultants who may not have been in the past, and even looking at even if it's a short-term contract, really getting involved and getting started with that. So I say this is a great time. Check it out and get started. If you're a development manager, development writer, grant coordinator, grant writer, you have any of those titles, foundation relations manager, and you have that background, I would definitely look into consulting on the side, getting one client, getting your first client while you're doing this, while you're at your 9 to 5. So what's the risk? So you don't have to worry about stressing about not having the revenue and not being able to pay for business expenses that come up. So you can really use this opportunity to step into consulting. So hopefully this information was useful for you. I'll share this job description for those that are on email list. You can sign up at JuneFirstFirm.com. The link is in my bio. Thank you all for joining. Again, this is day 39. So tomorrow's day 40. And we'll just be 10 days away from the end. Can you believe it? I mean, it just went by so fast. You are welcome. Thanks for joining. Thank you all for being here, even for the trolls. I appreciate you for coming on and spending your time with me. I have enjoyed you all. Again, sign up at JuneFirstFirm.com for more tips, tools, and resources for starting your grant writing business. And tomorrow will be day 40. So I look forward to talking to you then. Have a good night. Bye-bye.